Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, I am going to share my tips from my personal experience of how to find a job in the UK if you are moving here from South Africa. As you can probably hear, I am also South African, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Sim and I moved to the UK at the end of 2019. So I've been in the position where you are right now, so I'm going to take you through the steps that I followed to find a job here in the UK while I was still in South Africa, and I'll share some tips that I learned along the way. One last thing that I wanted to mention is that this video is actually part of a series that I'm creating for South Africans that are moving to the UK. This is actually the second video in the series. Last week I posted about how you can apply for your UK spousal visa from South Africa, and in the coming weeks I'll also be posting a few other videos about useful things to know. So if you want to see those videos, remember to subscribe down below. With all that said, let's get into how to find a job in the UK while you are still in South Africa. The first step of any job application process is to make sure that your CV is ready and that it has all the information that your potential employer or the recruitment agency is going to be looking for. On top of the standard information that you should always have on your CV, I think when you are applying for a job in the UK from South Africa, you need to add your visa status. This is an important one because this shows the employer in the UK whether you have the right to work in the UK or not. If you have a visa like a spousal visa that does enable you to work, you can add a line to your CV to mention what type of visa you have and also say that you do have the right to work in the UK. I know from personal experience that that bit of information does make a big difference. Before I had my visa, I already started applying for jobs, and in that 3-month period where I was applying for jobs every single day, I literally did not hear back from anyone. But then when my visa was approved, I actually updated my CV to say that I had a spousal visa and that I had the right to work in the UK. And within a week, I had several responses and 2 interviews. I didn't actually change much else to the CV, so just having that information regarding my visa definitely made a difference. If you don't have a visa, the alternative is to state on your CV that you require sponsorship for a job in the UK, because employers can actually sponsor people so that you can get a work visa. Finding a job that offers sponsorship is a bit more tricky though, but it might be easier if you are in a specific industry. There's actually a list of jobs that are in shortage here in the UK. So if you are looking for a job in those specific positions, you will be able to get a sponsorship a lot easier. If you want to check out that list, I'll be linking that in the description below so you can have a look at it. One other thing that you might want to add to your CV is where you are going to be located in the UK. That's if you have a specific location in mind. Maybe you are just open to anywhere in the UK, which in a way is beneficial because then you're not really restricted to applying for jobs just in a specific city or area. But if you have already made up your mind, or maybe your partner already has a job in a specific area, you can add the location to your CV, and that just shows the employer that you are in the area and that you will be able to go to the office. With a lot more companies working remotely, this might not be that much of an issue, but certainly adding your location to the CV won't hurt. Because you are just moving to the UK, you might not even know where to start looking for a job. From my personal experience, I would say that LinkedIn is the best platform to use. LinkedIn is a very popular platform for companies here in the UK, so you will find tons of positions posted on there. And what's nice about LinkedIn is that jobs that are posted on other platforms will still be posted on LinkedIn, and that ad will then just click through to the other platforms. But it saves you time just having all the adverts in one place rather than having to search through several platforms. You can also set up alerts really easily on LinkedIn, and then you get an email with all the positions that fit what you are looking for. Applying for jobs is a time-consuming process, so having these little convenient features on LinkedIn will definitely make it a lot easier, and it will also save you time. It is, however, good to just keep an eye on other platforms as well, just to make sure you're not missing your dream job out there. So 2 other platforms that are really popular here in the UK is Indeed and CV Library. As I mentioned, some of the CV Library and Indeed ads will be posted on LinkedIn anyway, but you might as well set up alerts on Indeed and CV Library as well, just to make sure you have visibility of everything that's available. If you already have a specific location where you want to find a job, you can also look for local job listing websites, and you can also see if you can find a local recruitment agency. This leads me into the next thing that I want to mention about applying for jobs in the UK. Recruitment agencies are super popular here, and most of the jobs that you apply for, you won't actually receive a response from the company. It will actually be the recruitment agency that reaches out to you. The agency will either contact you about the specific job that you applied for, or they might just get in touch to schedule a call with you to see what your situation is and to find out more about what you are looking for. This is actually super helpful because now you have a person that is already in the UK and they'll be sending through jobs that fit your requirements and that you might not have spotted on LinkedIn, or maybe it's not even posted anywhere yet. If it's a brand new job opportunity and you fit all the requirements, they might just reach out to you before even listing it, and then you will know about it before anyone else. If the recruitment agency thinks you are a good candidate for the job, they will either arrange the interview with the company for you, or they'll put you in touch with the company so that you can just arrange with them directly. Lastly, I just quickly wanted to touch on the actual interview process. It's normal to have 2 interviews for a job here in the UK. Usually the first interview will just be an informal call with the other company, just to go over basics and get first impressions. If the call goes well, the company will then probably schedule a second interview. And because you are in South Africa, it will be a virtual interview, so probably use Zoom or Teams or whatever platform the company uses. Personally, I don't have any companies that had an issue with doing a virtual interview instead of having an interview in the office. And especially in current times, virtual interviews are probably the norm anyway now. It also helps that South Africa is just an hour or 2 hours behind the UK, so you don't have to worry about having a weird time that you have to do the interview. That covers all my tips for South Africans that are applying for jobs in the UK. If you have any questions about the process, please feel free to leave your question in the comments down below and I'll try my best to answer them. If you found this video helpful at all, please remember to give it a thumbs up down below, and then I'll see you guys in my next video.